line that have the same gradient or the same slope. For example, we have the line y equal the line y equal 2x plus 3 and y equal 2x minus 1. Now, these two lines are parallel. Why? They have the same slope, or what we call the same gradient. Here, the gradient of this line is 2, and also the gradient of this line is also 2. Clearly, we can see that m is equal to 2 here, which is the gradient, and m is equal to 2 here. So, because they have the same gradient, we say that these two lines are parallel. Note though, if we have a line which is y equal 3x plus 4 and y equal negative 3x plus 2, then these two lines are not parallel, because clearly the gradients are not the same, because here the gradient is 3 but here the gradient is negative 3. We can write it out to say that m, which is the gradient, is equal to 3, and m in this case is equal to negative 3, and 3 is not equal to negative 3. So therefore, these two lines are not parallel, or they do not have the same slope. Now, let's look on a typical question. Determine the equation of a straight line parallel to the line y equal 2x plus 3 and passes through the point 3, 5. Now, they want us to determine the equation that will give us a parallel line to this equation here. Now, we have the equation y equal 2x plus 3, that's 1. We want to determine another equation that passes through the point 3, 5 that will be parallel to this equation. Now, we know that any straight line take the form of y equal mx plus c. We also know that parallel lines have the same gradient. So that means the gradient of this line is 2. That means the gradient of this line over here has to be 2 as well. So therefore we can go ahead and write that, because parallel lines have the same gradients. So y is equal to 2x plus c. Now, after writing y equal 2x plus c, all I need is the c value that will make this equation complete. Now, they give me a point on the line. They say that the line passes through the point 3, 5. So I can use these 2 points to determine the value of c. So I can say, using the point 3, 5 and the gradient m, which is equal to 2, I can use this point now to solve for the value of c. So I'm using the point 3, 5, which is from the question, and I know that parallel lines must have the same gradient, so m is equal to 2. So all I need to do is to replace these value in the equation, but we know that points are plotted in the form x, y. So here x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 5. So I can replace it in this equation over here. Now let me just write back this equation here. So y is equal to 2x plus c. Now we know that y is equal to 5, so this is 5 is equal to 2, open bracket, x, which is 3, plus c. Now the bracket means multiply, so this is equal to 5 is equal to 2 times 3 give us 6 plus c. Now remember that we are solving for c. So if we are solving for c, we need to get rid of the 6. So I'm going to write back what I have here, which is 5, leave a little space, and put 6 plus c. Now, here I have positive 6, so if I want to get rid of this positive 6, I have to subtract 6 to give me 0. But if I subtract 6 on this side of the equation, I also have to subtract 6 on this side as well. Positive 6 minus 6 give me 0. So on this side of the equation, I am left back with c. 5. Here, 5 by itself means positive 5. So I have a positive 5 minus 6. The signs are different. Note that the signs are different. We have a positive sign and a negative sign. The rule says we should subtract and keep the sign of the larger number. Clearly, the sign of the larger number here is negative. So our answer is going to be negative. So if we subtract both numbers, 6 minus 5 or 5 minus 6, give us 6 minus 5 is 1. But remember that the answer will take a negative. Or we could say that positive 5 minus 6 give us negative 1. So now we know the c value. And remember that the c value is also known as the y-intercept. So we can therefore go ahead and complete the equation that is parallel to y equal to x plus 3. So now, therefore, the equation is y equal 2x, and here our c value is negative, so it is plus negative 1. We could put this plus negative 1 in bracket. Now this is the same thing as y equal 2x minus 1.